Welcome back. We're at that time of the year where students get to take a break from their studies during spring break. But an important part of enjoying time off is making sure that everyone stays safe and healthy, especially college kids. Joining me now to go over some safety and health tips that you should take during this time of the year is Dr. Kyle Georgopoulos with Baptist Health. Thanks so much for being here, Doctor.
Thank you.
So what are some of the things that you guys see when it comes to spring break that we should be putting out there for parents, especially for some who maybe their kids are traveling for the first time alone, and that's definitely a worry and a concern.
Definitely. So one of the biggest things that happens during spring break is that there's excessive alcohol use. And with alcohol use, we always look for signs of like alcohol poisoning. You know, those are very serious concerns where someone might have slurred speech, unsteady gait, lack of coordination, vomiting, anything like that really needs prompt medical attention, especially if someone has slowed breathing or they're having difficulty staying awake or they're unconscious, need to seek medical attention right away.
So good tips to apply to yourself, but also a person that maybe you see that may be in trouble and needs some medical attention.
Yeah, it's always good to have a partner.
What about for people who are traveling maybe to a different country and it's not the 911 that we call here, it's a different number. We know that they should know whatever the 911 system is there. But should kids know where the nearest medical facility is, where the nearest hospital is, if there's doctors maybe on site at the resort that they're staying at?
Yes, it's definitely good to ask, the hotel you're staying at or wherever you're staying if they have any local resources. But when you're going to go somewhere, it's always good to research the area and find out the nearest hospital that's closest to you so that in the event of an emergency, you're sort of not scrambling. And also, like you said, to know the number to call for help.
All right, let's talk a little bit about spending time out in the sun, out on the beach. You're having a good time. You could be out there for hours and hours.
Yes.
Maybe not necessarily applying that sunscreen like you should. What tips do we have there?
Sure. So obviously, there's a lot of things that we look for heat exhaustion and heat stroke, which are very serious emergencies. Heat exhaustion is, prolonged sun exposure, a headache, dizziness, nausea, sweating. And then heat stroke is like, severe symptoms of confusion, change in mental status. You stop sweating, but your body temperature goes up. So you want to make sure that you're taking frequent breaks, in the shade and resting, staying hydrated, and that you're reapplying sunscreen as needed and trying to avoid getting burned.
And what about when it comes to, I know that we're not promoting it, of course, and we're not condoning it, but I've seen it before out there in, spring break, you have alcohol consumption going on the beach, you're out in the heat, you put those two together and it's not a very good combination.
Yeah, it definitely puts you at risk for dehydration, traumatic injuries from poor judgment, things like that. So you want to make sure that you're with someone that you trust and that you're staying hydrated and that you always know where to go for help.
All right, and really quick before we wrap up, how can people treat a sunburn if they are in that situation?
Sure. Sunburns are super common. We see them a lot in the emergency room. There's just a few misconceptions people have about sunburns in general. Sometimes people think that if they apply something after they've been burned, it will treat the sun damage. But unfortunately, once the damage is done, it's done. And actually, every time you get burned, it increases your risk for skin cancer later. So don't peel any skin or pop any blisters. But if you do have, any severe pain or blistering or signs of dehydration, dizziness or muscle cramps or headache or change in mental status, you should go to the hospital right away.
All right, Dr. Georgopoulos, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us all these safe and health tips. If you want more information or maybe to hear this interview again and jot down those health and safety tips, head to our website, WPBF.com. You can watch the interview there and also our WPBF 25 News app. Sandra.